when you get called up, are you thinking to yourself, okay, maybe I'll play 3 more games, 2 more games before the end of the season, or do you have any idea?
I personally haven't even thought that far ahead at all. I'm just taking it day by day. I know it sounds cliche, but practice by practice, day by day, and making sure each day is a positive one.
And when you got sent back, were you thinking, okay, I'm going to be there for the end of the year, or were you tipped off that something might be coming and you might be back up?
I mean, I got the feeling that there's something could happen and I can be back up, but I also was mentally prepared to stay down there if need be. But I'm obviously very happy and fortunate to have it go my way and have me up here.
How different is it when you're playing most of the games in the minors and then get up here? You're in the NHL, but Cam's going to be playing most of the games. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, you're up in the NHL, but you're not playing.
Yeah, I know. You can look at it that way, or I can look at it as I'm getting NHL experience even in practices. I'm getting used to the timing from that higher level of shooting and all that. So I still feel like I'm getting better and better every day. Even having Dustin Schwartz here every day to work with is huge.
The first game you played last year, the last game you played, was there any difference in how you felt in the net, or did you feel you played better the second time around this year than last year? Or?
The first game, there's a lot of adrenaline involved. I feel like my game this year, I was a little bit more calm and controlled. Rebounds were a little tighter. And going into tonight's game, I feel even more comfortable than I did last game.
When Cam's on a hot streak like that, what can you as a young goaltender take from that, or how do you learn from that to evolve your own game?
Yeah, no. When I'm on the bench, I'm very observant. I'd like to think, and I'm watching Talbs, and he's a great goalie, and if I can see him, even when he's on fire, and how positionally sound he is, and tracking the puck, and I can just use that and implement it in my game.
Dustin Schwartz always talks about how his goaltender rooms are usually pretty tight, and there's a lot of talking back and forth between the players and also between the players and coach. Do you feel that way? I know you haven't been here very long up here, but do you feel like that's a tight goalie room right there?
Yeah, for sure. There's a very good relationship with me and Talbs already, and obviously I've been working with Schwartzy for a long time, so it's only a benefit to have our little trio to be as successful as it is so far.
So you don't go into the games thinking, okay, I gave up 1-1, so I've got to get a shutout tonight.
No. Every game's different.